But fundamentally, if you see magazines that have top 10 topless beaches, photo montage feature, and that's a business magazine, why is that there? It's a cynical, blatant attempt to get traffic. They've lost the sense of mission. So I would argue, if you're sitting in the audience and you are a print product, go back to why you exist. And ask yourself one question. If I didn't exist today, what would our readers lose? What would be lost? If you can't answer that, you've got a problem.
There are a lot of pitfalls, and you're going to hear the word or the phrase user-generated content probably a lot over the next 2 days. And we're certainly big fans of it. But what you have to do too is you have to differentiate, clearly differentiate, the difference between what the users are throwing in and what you're providing. We're not handing the keys over by any means and saying you drive.
Most magazines also have sort of two discrete audiences. This is sort of advertisers and readers. But as most subscriptions are practically given away in order to lure advertisers, it sends a clear message to the readers that they're really only valued for their eyeballs. And advertisers have to be told all sorts of clever half-truths about circulation and demographics to keep them happy.
It is imperative to our editorial mission to create a two-way conversation. And I suggest that everyone in this room who's thinking about these kind of moves towards the Web 2.0 ideologies really have a heart-to-heart with everyone on staff and say, do we really need all this activity on our site? Is this really important to us? Because it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, and if you're just whistling in the wind or if you're just nodding to trends, it's going to be a real tough diversion for you.
So does this all mean that the magazine has had its day, that it's come to an end? Well, the first thing to keep in mind is that magazines are more than print. Print does some things very, very well, enormously well, in fact. Inspiration, images, serendipity, the sort of discovery that happens in that process. But some things just aren't good in print. Data, timeliness, social sort of connection. But it's not like print was ever good at this stuff. It's not like the web has come along and stolen your lunch money. This stuff's always been a problem for print. News gets out of date, data can't be searched or reorganized, and there's no way to connect with the other people reading this magazine.